Hello, channel viewers. Thank you for being back with me. Hey, subscribe. It's free. Doesn't cost you anything, but it means a lot to me. Anyway, I am getting to work, sort of, on this quad. This is my 2005 TRX 450R. So I also, if Red Bull can sponsor me, that'd be cool, because I drink Red Bull. Also, Ice Mountain Sparkling. I don't know who actually is the maker. Shake and Baker. Anyway, it's Ice Mountain Sparkling Water. I drink numerous of those every day. So I ended up putting this up in the air. It was not easy to do so, and because as I had mentioned in the first video, I'm not a big fan of Nerf bars, but I really do like the heel guard. And if like from here forward was gone, that'd be all right. Just have this, the heel guard, that'd be cool. Anyway, the reason I have this up in the air is, one, it'll hopefully make it a little easier for me to see what I may be missing here, because where I ride, I have to have spark arrestor, and I am, what did I do with my flashlight? I'm not a big fan of big noise. I'm not a big fan of loud exhaust. So I have been looking online okay, so the spark arrestor is in there. So basically what it looks like I need is just this outer ring. And I'm kind of wondering if this 400EX old pipe would work here. I'll check that out in a little bit. But what I do need to do is get this rear shock off. As you can see, it is leaking. I need to get these shocks sent off to Rocket Ron to have them rebuilt. Yeah, I'm thinking definitely need rear brake pads. Those are shot. Those are gone. Those are like done. There's like little to nothing there. Anyway, that'll be on the list. Actually, I might actually have an extra set of brake pads, but I do need to open up the air box, find out if it needs an air filter. There is a bit of movement in this rear carrier, a very slight amount. So I don't know. I think I'm going to probably run with it for a short time. Because I'm going to be dumping a lot of money into this thing. And that's unfortunate. You know, because who's got time for all that and money? So anyway, I noticed when I came out here, I had put this in here, and so where is that coming from? Oh, look. That's coolant there, but I wonder if, hopefully it's not leaking. It's actually oil coming down right here. So maybe when it was filled last time, it was just spilled, and because this is sitting at a pretty big angle, see, my phone is parallel with the ground, meaning level-ish. The bike is not. So could just be leaking out. Anyway. There. So anyway, I got to get the shocks off. I got to get those in the mail because Rocket Ron said he is 6 or 7 weeks out, which at this point would run me to beginning of March to mid-March when I would get them back. So got to get them off, sent out, and I've been looking for some used parts. Like I really thought I'd be replacing the muffler. But nobody in like a 40-mile radius of me even has 450R parts. Nobody's getting rid of anything. Motorsport.com. I can get a brand new pipe or muffler. But good grief, these things are expensive. They're like 470 bucks. Yeah, I don't think so. And anybody with an aftermarket, they want, I want to say something like half to 3/4 for a used slip-on as buying a brand new. So yeah, I'm not going that route. Anyway, let me quit yammering on, get at this. All right, so this uni filter, it's dry, dirty, so I think if I just took it out, washed it, oiled it, we'd be fine, but it's definitely dry. And yeah, so there's a start there. Let me keep moving on. Okay, so I didn't waste any time. I just took the filter in and cleaned it. It's like 95% better. Yeah. Anyway, I'll let that dry up. Get it oiled. So, yeah, I'll clean out the box a little bit later. Right now, I need to take the tank off. I'm going to give this a good cleaning, but this needs to go under the tank. It's the heat shield or whatever. So I'm going to take this off. I got the fuel tank off, sitting right over there. So that hose is kinked. That's probably not very good. Whew. Tell you what, that thing is, ooh, that puts out some heat. I am actually sweating, and I'm in shorts, t-shirt, and it's maybe mid-July or ish, January. All right, so I'm gonna have to replace that hose because I can't get that. That's gonna just continue kinking. So I'm gonna have to, I don't know if I have any more. Anyway, so I just wanted to show that I got that off, and then, like I said, I'll get that cleaned up and put it back up here. No reason to put a dirty thing back together. Clean it up. Know what I mean, Vern? I don't know if this is gonna work, but I took a lighter and I heated the hose up, and then I put a screwdriver through it, and I'm gonna let it cool. And see if it'll straighten that back out so there's not a kink there. I'll let you know. As you can see, it did straighten it out a little bit. And the reason I'm trying to do that is because I do not have any of this hose. So if I can heat this up with the lighter, stick my screwdriver in it, try to straighten it out, maybe it won't be so collapsed. All right, so I got these scrubbed up. They're drying off. It's a lot better than the muddy mess that they were. I'll wipe them down and dry them up so I can get it back on. And I'm gonna see if maybe I have some silver paint these rails. Scrub this down a little bit. Just put a little blast of silver on here. I do have some, I see, just to try to take care of some of that rust. I'm probably going to go overboard on this thing like I usually do and end up losing money when I get rid of it, if I get rid of it. My ultimate goal is I want a 700R Raptor. So I want a 2016 and newer Raptor 700R. All right, so that hose, I was able to get that to stiffen up. It's actually got some pretty good firmness in it, which is good. Now I can reinstall it. Okay, well, I'll fight with that in a moment. Grab a little bit of Scotch-Brite or something and rub on that rust a little bit and hit it with a little bit of paint. So I've got these wiped down with isopropyl alcohol. I cleaned out the box. It's not Michael Sabo clean, but it is cleaner than some other YouTubers that just really don't even bother cleaning when they reassemble. Anyway, I'll keep going. I got this hose on. As you can see, it's got a nice loop in it. Hopefully it stays that way. So, yep. So I put a second coat of paint on here. That looks real bad, but actually when the first coat dried up, it looked fine. And it's covered up anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. Sprayed right down here and right across the top. There was a spot right down there and right down in there, right there, and right up here that I hit with paint as well. I just wanted to cover that. That way it's, you know, not rusting. So, yeah, we're getting a blizzard. And I haven't really done anything here in about an hour or so because I let the paint dry and put a second coat on. Anyway. Yeah. That just came down within the last maybe 2 hours. It's hard to see in the camera. There you go. Look at that. It's a blizzard out here. My entire ramp is covered. So I'd say we got, I don't know, an inch, maybe 2, looking out there on the track of the road. Might be more. But yeah, heard of accidents out on the highway. Anyway, I have asked and mentioned this in a previous message or video. If anybody knows about the beeping situation from my DJI mic minis when I use my Insta360 Ace Pro, I could really use your input as to how to get rid of that beeping noise. It's just really annoying. So I'm asking legitimately if any of you viewers or any of you can point me toward where to get this rectified. These things are expensive. I've said it before in my videos. I pay everything out of pocket. I don't have sponsors. I'm not paid by YouTube. Everything is out of my pocket. And it's very costly. And when things do not work right, it could be a big waste of my money, which I have a lack of. So yeah, if any of you know about DJI Mic Mini with Insta360 Ace Pro camera beeping noise. Please help me out. Yeah. Thank you. All right. Update on this exhaust. 1, 2 broken bolts. So I'm going to have to drill and tap. Hopefully I can get that one out. And this will definitely not fit. So I'm going to have to go ahead and see if I can order one up from motorsport.com. But I need to figure out if I can get that drilled out. Yay. The fun of buying used machines. I definitely need to get a new grab bar. This, you'll never get that bolt hole to line up. This one is. I don't have a welder, so I can't cut this and bend it and then re-weld the gap. So yeah, I'm gonna have to figure something else out here. Well, I'll just have to order another one. Okay, so a bit more research done on the exhaust for this. The insert that goes right here, it's about yay long, is $166. And then the cap that goes around this is like $56. So I'm well over $200 just for the insert and the cap. Another $100 and I can put I believe it's an FMF power core or something like that on here. And like I said earlier, nobody around me has anything for sale for an 05 450R. So it looks like I'm going to have to get a new exhaust, which is a bummer. I've never bought an aftermarket exhaust. Well, I've never bought an exhaust for a quad, period, except for the Quiet Core or whatever it was for my Raptor 350. Anyway, so I don't know what I'm looking for and looking at. And for the slip-on pipe and the Quiet Core, it's going to run me, I don't remember now, from motorsport.com, 400, something around $400. Anyway, I'm not making much headway here with my talking. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to just get a new exhaust. Sucks because I didn't want to spend that kind of money. And Facebook Marketplace, by time I travel to whomever has an exhaust that would fit this or supposedly fit this, I'm out the same amount of money as if I just simply bought from motorsport.com. So anyway, yeah, that's where I'm at with this. Obviously, I still have to get the shocks off, but I've just been trying to get this right here figured out. And anyway, I'm going to move on. The paint's dried up. Yep, nothing. So yeah, I may not put the top back together just yet. I might wait until I get the new exhaust. That way, if I have to remove the carburetor to rejet it for the new exhaust, I don't have to take this all apart again. So let me yank these shocks off. Well, I didn't get as far as I should have by pulling the shocks off. But we had basically a blizzard come in, and I couldn't get finished with this. So I'm calling this good for today. I'll get back on this probably tomorrow. Anyway, again, thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, and I've got a huge parts list. Huge money. And I'm not even counting what it's going to cost at Rocket Ron, and the shipping the shocks. I can only imagine that's going to be an absolute fortune. So anyway, I had to get the garage cleaned up because with this heavy snow and a lot of it, I had to get the garage cleaned up so my wife can park in here. And yeah, again, thank you for being here. Like, share, subscribe. And I have turned red. Anyway, thank you for now. Break time.